Okay, so this is going to be the Virgo reading for the month of September 2023. So anyone with prominent Virgo placements in your birth chart, thank you so much for being here. Before we go into the energy, just want to say if you were able to gain any perspective or insight from today's reading, please like the video, press the little thumbs up button before the video is over. I would really appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you there. All right, so Virgo, what is the energy for the Virgo for the month of September 2023, please? Let me tap into the group of Virgos that I'm reading for today. What is the personal energy for the Virgo? It feels as though you have something to say. Or more than that, it's like, or more specific than that, it is maybe not something specific to a person, but more so it's like your time to speak, your time to share, your time to inform or let people know something about yourself. It feels like there's a group of people and everyone has had their turn. Everyone has had their time. And like it's coming up to you now. Like you're close. Like you're next to share something, to speak up, to explain something, to open up about something. There is a sense of using your voice, using your words, communicating, maybe even writing or journaling, but I don't know if you've been holding too much in lately, that you have not had the opportunity to express and release through communication. Maybe there's some built up within you or something like that. You just want to confide in someone, let someone know what you're going through, or I don't know if it's like a secret. Maybe for some of you there is something like that you have not shared. But it just feels like it's your turn to speak. Like you have the mic right now. And you've been waiting your turn. You've been allowing and giving other people their chance to be in the light, I guess. I don't know if you need help. It's like, no, help them first before you can help me. I also feel that. And so now it's your turn to get the help in some way. I don't know. But there's a little bit of passiveness. There's a little bit of like, I just need to wait my turn. Like not really taking the reins or control or stepping up or like creating movement. Like you're sitting back and you're waiting for something to come to you, to give you attention, to make you feel, or yeah, to make you feel seen. All right, let's see what this is about. What Virgo group am I tapping into today, please? What is the September energy for the Virgo? September 2023. Money on the mind, stability, security, your status. Maybe it could be work related, like position related, your job title. There's savings here, there's budgeting, there is investing, having a business mindset, being dependable, reliable. There's a sense of watching other people as they sort of crumble or sort of fall down. I did feel other people in the channeling. Like you're just watching, waiting on them to speak or waiting on them to get the help that they need or something like that. And you're like standing behind. Excuse me, sorry. But it's like, there's also like this judgmental or critical I mean, obviously, right? Like, in one way or another, you guys have that ability, right? But it's like you're sitting back and you're watching people do their thing, and you're thinking, like, why are they doing it like that? Like, if I were them, I would do it this way. Or, like, you know, just sort of criticizing, but also thinking to yourself how you would do it differently. I don't know if you are thinking of fixing a situation for others. Like, you're waiting for people to come to you for help, maybe. Like, you see the chaos and you see the things happening. And again, this is happening in September. Okay, so depending on when you're listening, I don't know, this is like, it feels a little bit more futuristic to me. Like, you're seeing the chaos happen. You're seeing people be on different pages, different levels, having different agendas. And literally, just, you're stepping into an environment where there is order needed. And you are called upon to bring the order. Okay? So you are coming in, you have some sort of talent, some sort of skill set that is necessary for this group or this team or this project, I don't know what it is, to come into alignment in some way. I think you're doing it with an open heart. I think you're doing it willingly. I think that you believe in this cause, in this team, in this group of people. I think that you may have one or two who you can confide in, who you feel that can give some sort of value to the situation. You may be confiding in them with the channeling message that I got about, you know, you're confiding in someone, you're speaking to someone about what you've been holding back, what you've been holding in. Maybe there is a skill set or some sort of interest or something like that you haven't really tapped into. You've always wanted to, and in September, maybe you have the opportunity to use this particular side of you, this particular talent that you have, to your advantage, right? So, how can I say, maybe you have a history in, I don't know, I'm just going to use an example, psychology or something like that. But, you know, you went to school for it, you have a degree for it, but you never did anything with it, right? Like, your career path led you somewhere else. And now all of a sudden, you know, there's people in your environment who are needing therapy or something like that. And now you're being called upon to use this sort of skill set that you've had, but that you have not been able to, use. Okay, that's just an example, but that's how it feels. You can put it into whatever, or relate it into whatever situation, you know, that fits you at this time. Okay, what else here? Yeah, so you are bringing people into alignment. You're using these talents and skills to manifest and alchemize something. It's like if you have all kinds, like there's a Lego set. I don't know if any of you are playing with Legos, but I'm feeling that also. Like, you have all of the set out and you're putting it together. Or there's a puzzle and you're putting it together. Okay? In some way, right? That concept is happening with you. You are the one with the skills. You are the one with the talents and the experience. And probably even the resources that are needed, whether it be from like money or the home that's needed to do this. Maybe you have the vehicle that's needed. Like, there's something where you have a resource that is perfect for this project, group of people, team of people, whatever, to use, right, to fix their mess. You are fixing other people this month, it seems like. I also feel that some of you are just stepping back and analyzing the people in your life and which ones play what role, which ones make you feel a certain way, which ones take advantage, which ones are support systems. Like, you know, just putting people in their place, like compartmentalizing your people, if that makes sense. Like, putting them where they go, for some reason, because you are trying to come into more balance and trying to come into alignment here. You're trying to create something as well. You're using your resources to create something, but there is just going to be some chaos or some messy energy as it relates to others in your environment that may be preventing you from really like having a smooth process as it relates to whatever it is you're creating. I don't think that it's going to get to you as much. I think that as people come through and want to fight their way and distract you and throw you off your path or whatever the case is, like you can see it for what it is. You know it's coming and you're not taking it too personal. It's like you can laugh at somebody and just be like, I know what you're doing, right? Like it's not going to work with me. You're not going to affect me. You're not going to get a reaction out of me. I am too busy. I also feel like as people are coming in to distract and throw you off course, like you are staring straight ahead at your manifestation and what you're working on, and they're not like they're not going to phase you. You may not even notice, for some of you, that these people are here to throw you off. You may not notice that some of these individuals in your environment have this type of agenda because you're too busy focused on what it is that you're creating. So you just want to be careful with that. What is in the environment for the Virgo, please? Judgment. The Hierophant. I'm hearing purpose. There's something happen. I know your birthday is now, like in September, or just passed, but there's something that's like going on right now in your lifetime where it's purposeful. It's part of your purpose. I know that everything that happens to us is part of the purpose, but there is a pivot point I'm feeling, and I don't know why I'm feeling pivot because none of these cards really talk about pivot, but I am feeling that there is like a purpose for a switch, maybe like a last minute switch or an unanticipated change in your course right now. Something is going to pop in. Okay, so as you are manifesting something this month in September, you're going to be aware that another person or situation, circumstance that you didn't anticipate is going to show up. Okay, you may have some passion, or this person may have passion for you, but it's sort of coming out of nowhere. Like this is a thing that you do not see coming. Okay, so I'm not saying this so you can just like constantly every day look out for this thing. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen and you'll know it. It'll be very clear. You know, continue on the path of manifesting the thing and working on the thing that you're working on. But something is coming in the month of September that you are going to be really excited about and really passionate about, on fire about. It's going to have to do with, what is this? Like validating and expanding on your belief system about yourself right now, or your morals or something like that. Like it is like the perfect thing for your belief system. It's the perfect thing for how you see yourself and who you think you are, who you are to the world. This thing coming through is in alignment with that. So I know this is like a person for like a future relationship. This is a job that is more aligned with, you know, what you believe in and what you want to do with your career, something like that. But you get really excited about it. So that's really good news here. It feels good. All right, let's break down the month from the beginning, middle, and end of September. Get any details that we can get out of it. What does Virgo need to anticipate, need to prepare for, need to know about that may be coming through in the month of September, please? Beginning of September. What is coming through for the Virgo? The beginning of September. The Emperor. Yeah, some of you are looking for job, looking for status, looking for promotion, more money. I feel like some of you are actually wanting to get 2 jobs or something like that. Maybe you have a job and you're wanting to start your own side hustle. Yeah, and here's that talk. This is what I'm feeling even before the cards started coming out about you want to talk to people, you want to communicate and open up. If there is something that you're trying to alchemize and manifest, I think that by using your voice and your words and opening up to people, that's going to lead you in the right direction. These people may have something that you can use. Or even if it's not a resource, they definitely have some sort of like energetic pull. In the beginning of the month, you may be dealing with another person who is a little detached, not very emotional, can be quiet, but this person is, it feels like this person is going through some shit. And I don't know if you feel the need to help them or not, but they're having a hard time in life right now. Like you are going to start the month really strong, really confident, really powerful. You're influencing a group of people right now. You're focused on that. You're focused on this group of people. You're focused on alchemizing something, on leading them, on organizing the situation or putting the things back together, something like that. You're delegating, whatever the case is. But at the same time, there's someone in your environment, in your peripherals, who, I just feel like their energy is there with you. I just don't think that they're physically there with you. I don't know why. It feels like they are distant. It feels like they are in their own world, doing their own thing. They're focused on something else, and their life seems hard right now. Like, it seems like they are in need. Things are not going their way. It's like one thing after another, like hitting them, coming at them. And they're trying their best to stay afloat, to walk the path and deal with the things that are coming through as they come. They're trying to deal with it as best as they can, but they're just not getting a break. And they have to be in this quiet, zoned out, sort of numb state of mind in order to get through and walk the path and stay afoot, like I said earlier. So if you feel that this person is detached and, you know, whatever, I just think that the both of you are doing your own thing right now, focused on 2 different things. Like, you're building something great. Like, again, you're in your power right here at the beginning of September. And you're also trying to keep things afloat, okay? But it's just in a different circumstance, a different situation, separate from what this person is doing, it feels like. I think that you're working smarter, though, because you are delegating and you are using resources and communicating with people and, you know, being on the same page with others. It feels more like of a team effort or something like that. Whereas the other person feels like they are alone in what they're doing. The middle of the month, I feel like this is when you get your surprise or this awareness thing, whatever is coming through that is not expected, for sure. All of these 3 cards, yes, there is a surprise communication coming through, unexpected communication. You're going to feel as though something has been broken down, though, as it relates to whatever is coming through. It's like news. You're going to get news about something that has been broken down. I don't know why I'm getting that. But it's also giving you an opportunity for something. Like there's an opportunity within this breakdown somewhere. I don't think the breakdown has anything to do with you. It's not like that. It's news that this person is coming through, and it's just like a little bit of gossip, I feel, or a little bit of like, hey, did you know this, that, blah, you know, whatever. And then all of a sudden, as you're speaking about it, there's opportunity somewhere in there that you find, that you grab onto. I don't know how that's going to look, but that's how I'm feeling it. I'll get some clarity. Just let me pull the rest of the cards here. What is coming through at the end of the month for the Virgo, please? The end of September. Got the moon. Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. Eight. You have the 8 and 9. So at the end of the month, there's work involved. You're going to be working a lot, or you're going to find work, or something about work. There's definitely an opportunity around work. This is probably going to come through. Is there a full moon at the end of this month? I don't know. We just had one August 30th. Right? Jeez, I'm losing my days here. Okay, there might be a full moon at the end of the month. Yeah, it does feel as though there is. Just wait until the full moon. Something's going to come through at that time as it relates to... Is there an eclipse? Oh my God, I don't even know. Because the sun and the moon is here. There might be an eclipse coming through. If it's not this full moon that is an eclipse, there's an eclipse coming. And there's a job. There's money. There's stability. There's like a level up in your finances. Something like that. Because all of these are material pentacle cards here. So you're going to feel like whatever it is that you were working on at the beginning of September, if it is, if it has to do with a job, how I felt that some of you it was job related, or you were wanting to start your own business or something like that, it starts to pay off at the end of the month. It starts to pay off at the end of the month, and not only do you get some sort of like inspired opportunity that comes through, but by the end of the month there's like literal opportunity. Okay, so this is investing, or someone investing in you, getting a sponsor, or what is it, like, I don't know why I'm hearing advertising also. I don't know what that's about, but there's something like that. All right, let's get into this. Let's start off here in the middle of the month. What is the Tower? Something you've been waiting on, this surprise, it's taken longer. Like you're gonna feel like finally this happened. Finally this came through. Like you've been waiting to hear this news for the longest time. There's something that is going to be illuminated here with Judgment, the Sun twice. You're going to have clarity. Like whatever it is that you feel like you've been in the dark about, or something like that. Like this is going to come through, and you're going to see the truth. Truth is coming through in the middle of the month here. Truth that you've been waiting for a very, very, very long time. And it's going to surprise you. Like this word of mouth, this gossip, this message, this person you run into. It's like a little bit of synchronistic or something. What is the 8 of Wands? It's going to result in you feeling like a little bit impulsive to make a move in some way. And you want to make a move towards someone from the past because of this? It's odd. Chariot, it involves long distance, or it involves some sort of traveling or something like that. Maybe you're going, oops, sorry. Maybe you hear news from someone back home, or like opportunity from where you're from, whatever considered home, and you're going to be going home this month, whether it's to visit or to move, or the news that you're hearing, the insight, the truth that you're hearing has to do with home. There's opportunity there coming through again. Someone needs help, or the middle of the month is just going to be like very high pace for you, because this news is going to sort of take over your energetic state. Like it's like, I can't believe this happened, like, you know, like telling your people or whatever. And then again, because of it, an opportunity comes through, and you're sort of wanting to dive into that opportunity and figure out that opportunity, something like that. This news has to do with like someone being in need. Someone is in need of something. Someone has lost something. One more for the middle of the month. There's a Hierophant here. It could have to do with an institution of some sort, with a job, with a school. I'm also hearing like do the right thing. Like make sure that whatever you do, you're doing it out of love, okay? You're doing it out because you believe in it more than anything, because you believe in this thing. Not just because it's gossip and you're curious. What is the moon? The end of the month. King of Swords up here. This person is playing a role at the beginning of the month somehow, and at the end here. This person, you don't know everything about them and everything they're saying. Yes, you're getting some good clarity here, but when it comes to this person, you don't know the whole story. I don't, for some of you, this clarity that's happening in the middle of the month has nothing to do with this person. For some of you, for another group of you, this clarity, yes, you get some clarity, but there's still a missing element here. What is wrong with this person? Like, they are just negative. They are pessimistic. They are like, poor me, or like they don't want anybody to touch them. They don't want anybody to talk to them. But at the same time, it's like a little give and take. Like, no, like, just leave me alone, leave me alone. But yet, like, why aren't you talking to me? Why aren't you helping me? Why aren't you, you know, here for me? Even though they're pushing you away. I don't know about this King of Swords. They're not coming with a lot, okay? They don't have a lot to give either. So if you expect more from them, they don't have it. And if they are coming with something, it's not much. So I don't know what you expect from them, what you want from them, if you're okay with that. If you're not okay with that, I don't know. Some of this material stuff has to do with them as well. Some of this money stuff down here. I'm getting repeated cards. I just feel like you're arguing with somebody at the end of the month about money. I don't know. It's starting to feel like I'm tapping into two people like a couple or something who are not on the same page, especially about money and about secrets. Somebody's trying to get out of a relationship here at the end of the month, and they're talking it over. And then this opportunity comes through, and it's a really good opportunity for you, and you are hesitant because you don't know whether to choose yourself or choose your love. Choose yourself or choose your family. Choose yourself or choose probably this king here, whether it's a male or a female. I don't know, Virgo, it just seems like there's somebody in your environment, for one, who really doesn't pull their weight and doesn't do their part. And then at some point during the month, you find out some information from family, about your family, or about something that you used to be a part of, people that you used to know, and it just starts to like sort of take over your thoughts, like you are not dwelling, just like thinking about it a lot. If you're not just thinking about it a lot, then you're probably doing something about it. Especially if this is like a family thing. Like you have to go back home to, I don't know, there's a gathering, or there is like a family emergency, or like for some reason somebody has to go back, right? Because somebody has lost something here. And like you want to go in and bring order to the situation in some way. At the same time, once you do all of that, it just feels like this king here, whoever he or she that is like detached and doing their own thing, starts to act out. Starts to act out and give you some problems, especially as it relates to money. This moon here, that you don't know everything about it, but then you get this cool opportunity for more money or stability or something of physical, and you're just like, I don't know, just because of this person, it feels like. Let's talk about this person a little. There's that same card here. They have an opportunity. Are they taking it? Or are they faking it? They're quiet though. They're a little different. Yeah, they're doing their own thing. Whatever this is. They have an opportunity to do their own thing. And I don't know how you feel about that. Maybe you are in a invested relationship with them. But this is part of their perceived calling, their path, something like that. This could also be you as well. It doesn't have to be them. Reverse roles, whatever the case is. It just initially, it did feel as though this was someone aside from you, because I felt that you were coming in as the emperor. They were coming in as the king. So for most of you, it is another person. They want to come off as independent. They want to be independent. They want to be detached from whatever this is. They don't want any part of it. They don't want to have anything to do with it. Like, they're on their own path toward independence, and they are not sharing their process. They're not sharing their thoughts and what they're working on. They are creating the opportunity of some sort. This could be you again, right? And it just seems as though that opportunity comes through at the end of the month. This Emperor is defensive of people. Geez, this Emperor has a lot of fire, a lot of passion, a lot of action taking here. The beginning of the month, you're going to be very active. A lot of activity and back and forth, and being noticed by your group of people. something, whenever this surprise thing happens and comes through, use your intuition, okay? This is going to come through and it's going to shock you. It's going to be surprise communication, which therefore, because it's coming in as a I don't know if it's like a distraction, but you're on course, you're on pace, and all of a sudden something comes from the side here to like throw you off course a little bit. When that happens, change is coming with it. Some kind of change is coming with it, and you can feel it. When it happens, whatever your intuition says in that moment is correct. Ooh, this 8 of Wands is the prominent card for the month for you. It's come out multiple times. Fast. This month is going to go by fast. There's going to be fast change here as well. Endings, beginnings, surprises, you know, a little bit of fight, a little bit of back and forth, being in control of other people, passionate about whatever you're creating. Like, there's a lot. This September is a big active month for you. Okay, so more than anything, it's not going to be like restful. You're always going to be up and going. I think Virgo is always up and going anyway. It's not a surprise. But the change maker, the change makers, like whatever comes through, whoever comes through to throw you off, to surprise you, to bring change, whatever, it's going to happen quickly. All right, so you just want to be ready and prepared for that. If you are listening to this, taking it seriously, whatever, just make sure you have all of your ducks in a row, like as it relates to your home, your car, like everything sort of fixed, because whatever is coming through is going to push energy, and then it's going to shake you up, right? So you want to have a good, stable foundation before this does come through. Cool? All right, so someone's at my door. Perfect timing, because we are done with this reading. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful month of September. Happy birthday to all the Virgos. Listen to your other readings for your moon sign, your rising sign, your partner sign. And thank you so much for your time and energy. We'll see you on the next one.